At your age, you should have a vocabulary of 45,000 words. That's a lot, but there are more than 1 million words in the English vocabulary, so there's a big chance you are going to come across words that you don't know when you read. You will also find words that could mean more than one thing, and you have to figure out what meaning fits. Words that sound the same but mean different things are called homonyms. The dictionary is helpful, but most of the time a word in the dictionary even lists more than one definition, which is why you need context clues. Context clues give us information about what a word means or which meaning of a word fits whatever it is that you're reading. I think I'm safe to assume that you know what a clue is, but context is a word that may be unfamiliar. Let's take a second to talk about it. Context. Context is like a scene or the surroundings of an event. Imagine you're watching a movie about a group of kids trying to survive summer camp during a record heat wave. But something in the movie is driving you crazy. Why is the main character dressed like an Eskimo? Giant coat, gloves, boots. The whole movie is about a heat wave. This character is dressed out of context. It doesn't fit or make sense. Here's another example. Your brother takes a rotten old bicycle from your neighbor's trash. He puts some work and a few new parts into it, and it becomes the fastest, slickest bike you've ever seen. Nosy Nellie walks by as you say, "I can't believe you took that bicycle." That's all she hears. Next thing you know, there's a rumor going around about your brother, the thief. He didn't steal. Nosy Nellie didn't catch the rest of your conversation. She took your sentence out of context, out of the situation that you were talking about. When you are trying to determine the meaning of a word you come across, think of the context surrounding the word. Sometimes a word's context is right next to it in the same sentence, but other times you need to understand the context more deeply, using even an entire paragraph or two above or below a word. There are actually 8 different types of context clues an author might give you. They could provide a prefix, root, or suffix, and you can look for those meanings. A synonym or antonym. The opposite of a word meaning. Sometimes they'll give you the actual definition tucked in. Easy inferencing or an example, or special punctuation. And finally, the moment you've been waiting for. To use context clues in order to find word meaning, all you need to do is replace the word with the meaning and make sure the meaning fits the context of what you are reading. That's it. Ta-da! That's the big secret. Here's an example that we can practice with. If you are looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have any money. But what I do have is a very nice collection of plastic cows. I'd be really sad to see my collection go. But if it means you'll turn over my diary back to me, I'll pay you in cows. We need to find the meaning of the word ransom. So first we need to just read around the word to figure out the context and try to figure out what it means. So if you're looking for something, I don't have money, but what I have is a collection of cows. I'll pay you in cows. So what do you think ransom means? Money, don't have money. Collection of cows, I'll pay you in cows if you give my diary back. What could ransom mean? I'm thinking ransom means to pay somebody something in order for them to return something to you. So let's see if that makes sense in the sentence. If you are looking for payment in return for my diary, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have is a very nice collection of plastic cows. I'd be really sad to see my collection go, but if it means that you'll give me my diary back, I'll pay you in cows. What do you think? Do you think my meaning made sense? Did it fit the context of this silly sentence? I think that it fits just fine. The actual definition of ransom is a sum of money or other payment demanded for the release of a prisoner. Yeeks! I hope that never happens to me. Here's one more quick example of how you might need to use context clues to find word meanings in a reading class or on a test. The sentence is, fortunately, the dizzy spell was transient. He was able to continue playing within seconds and had no trouble winning the match. Our answer choices are, for the meaning of transient, A, a noise like a train. B, quite harmful. C, it helps you win. Or D, didn't last very long. Okay, so first think context. Fortunately, the dizzy spell was, dizzy spell. What do I know about that? Sometimes when I get dizzy, I feel weak or sick. I've seen other people have a dizzy spell and they've had to sit down. On TV, someone passed out from a dizzy spell. Okay, so let's keep reading. Transient. He was able to continue playing within seconds. Okay, so he was playing something, got dizzy, but got back to playing within seconds. Okay, and then he had no trouble winning the match. So then he gets dizzy, plays something, easily wins a match, which sounds like some kind of sport. He won, so being dizzy didn't really do any damage. Okay, I've got the idea. Now let's see which definition makes the most sense by replacing the word transient with the definition and reading it in the sentence. Let's try the first definition. Fortunately, the dizzy spell was a noise like a train. He was able to continue playing within seconds, and that doesn't make any sense. Okay, scratch that. Goodbye. That's not a decent choice. Let's try the second one. B. Fortunately, the dizzy spell was quite harmful. He was able to continue playing within seconds and had no trouble winning the match. Okay, so a dizzy spell could be quite harmful, but why would we say fortunately? That's good. Like, oh, good. It was so harmful. That's kind of silly and it doesn't make sense. And I don't think he would win a match if it was harmful. So I don't think that's a good choice either. Let's look at C. Fortunately, the dizzy spell was, it helps you win. He was able to continue playing within seconds and had no trouble winning the match. Yeah, no, I don't know that it helped him win, but it didn't stop him from winning, so I don't think that's a good choice either. Let's look at the very last one. Fortunately, the dizzy spell didn't last very long. He was able to continue playing within seconds and had no trouble winning the match. What do you think? I think that sounds pretty good. I think it fits the context beautifully, and I think we have our meaning, friends. Transient means doesn't last very long. See how easy that was? You just have to really think through it and replace that word with the meanings you're given, put it into context, and see if it makes sense. And that, my students, is all you need to know about using context clues. You just have to read. You've got this. See you next time.